Oh, hi. I'm Robin, and I'm just preparing one of my favorite go-to salads that I like to snack on during the week. It's my cucumber, tomato, onion salad. I've already chopped up all my vegetables, so you didn't have to watch me do that. I'm going to save this little bit for snacks during the week because I have plenty of cherry tomatoes. I'll be right back. I'm going to wash my hands and take my dish over here. My chopping board, I meant. This is very light. It's very diet friendly. So what I did was I cubed up one medium-sized cucumber. I sliced and separated one sweet onion, and 1.5 of those little packages of cherry tomatoes. I just cut them in half to cube them. And so I'm just going to dump all these together into this bowl. The big bowl. I could have did it all in one bowl, but I wanted to show you guys. This is really just a very simple salad, and it keeps very well in the refrigerator all week, and it actually gets better the longer that you leave it in there with the dressing. And depending on your taste, if you prefer more cucumbers, if you prefer more onions, or more tomatoes, you can put it in there. It's really up to you as to which one of these that you prefer. You can put more of it in or less. Right there. And that's my vitamins. So I'm just going to give these a little toss in here. I'm going to toss it again as soon as I have my dressing put together. So like I said, this is just cucumbers, cherry tomatoes. If you have fresh tomatoes that you want to slice up and cube, you could do that too. But you can see the cucumbers kind of, the cherries, tomatoes kind of make it look a little better. Just kind of aesthetic. So I have a little dish here. And I'm going to bring, you can use any kind of vinegar you like, but I just use apple cider because that's what I have. And I'm just going to measure it. I'm going to put about a cup of the vinegar in here. Just like that. And I do have a bottle. 5-second oven roll if you dump it on the oven. And then you're going to put a good olive oil on it, in it. And this is a brand new bottle of olive oil. It doesn't want to open, of course. Best thing I ever bought. There it goes. These little grabber things really do work. So I'm going to put a cup of good olive oil in there. Just like that. Just like that. Get all of that olive oil out of there. I don't know why I put these measuring cups out there. Thought I was going to use them, I guess. And then we're going to take a teaspoon of salt. This is Himalayan. This is pink Himalayan sea salt. You can get an entire bag of this at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's for about $6. And then I'm going to put the same amount of pepper in here. You can see this is very simple, very basic. And this is kind of to taste. So once you do it and you taste it, you can kind of determine if you would like more or less of the pepper. It's a very basic vinaigrette that we're going to put on it. Now, if this was an Amish version, you'd put a little bit of sugar in it, but I like mine to be very pickled. Bring this over here. And you're just going to whisk it together, just to get it together. If you like to put some other herbs in there, like your herbs de Provence or a little bit of basil in there or cilantro for that flavor, you could do that too. It's very, this is a very flexible recipe. It's kind of to taste. But since summer's coming up, I thought I'd share it with you because it's so easy. And if you've been watching all these videos during quarantine, you might want to do some of that chopping that you've seen. Just don't chop your fingers off. Always keep your fingers like this when you're holding the fruit or whatever it is that you're chopping. That way you don't get your fingers. That is good. I didn't even have to taste it because I know my taste buds. I make this so much. And then you're just gonna toss this up in here. Just toss it, toss it. If you want to a little bit more tangy, you could put a little more vinegar and less olive oil. But I have found 1-to-1 salt and pepper. It's amazing. So that's this. It's very yummy. Now if I had some herbs to put in here, which we don't have at the store, you could put a little bit of cilantro or a little parsley. But here we are, the salad. Wash my hands. I have resisted the urge to just run over there and clean everything while I'm on the video, but I won't do that today. Let's see. So, take these out. So here you go. Now, if you can serve this right now. You could take chunks of cheese and put in there. A little bit of feta would be really good if you were serving it right now. Or you could put the chunks of feta in a side dish and people could just sprinkle it on as they wanted to. Or you can refrigerate this and let it sit for a day or two to meld. Absolutely amazing. So later on in the week, I'm gonna get a little bit of each one of these. I'm gonna get a little tomato, a little bit of onion, and a little bit of cucumber. It's good just like that. So I am gonna let mine sit in the refrigerator for a little while, and then I'll enjoy it for dinner. So very easy, very low cal, it's diet friendly. It's very light, and if you're just a single like me, it'll last you a couple days in the refrigerator. So, and it gets better as it sits. Hope you have a great Saturday. I'm gonna be going and checking on my baby praying mantises here before long and see how they're doing. All right, take care. Bye bye.